we have to learn to trust God, that He is in control, even when we don't understand. God builds and restores relationships, and the devil is all about destroying relationships and keeping them that way. Let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. In my Father's house are many mansions. If it were not so, I would have told you. I go to prepare a place for you. And if I go to prepare a place for you, I will come again and receive you to myself, that where I am, there you may be also. And where I go, you know, and the way you know. God loves you. You are beautifully and wonderfully made. And as you're facing struggles and difficulties, and perhaps even being done wrong, I hope you will cling to God's hope, cling to His perspective, knowing that the Bible promises that all things work together for good to those who love God, to those who are called according to His purpose.
I was driving down that lonely highway, not knowing where to go. I was searching for some answers to what questions I didn't know. The world was closing in, there was no hope in sight. And then I heard a voice calling me, saying Jesus is the light. Jesus is the light in a world so full of darkness. He's the only one you can turn to when you've got no place to go. If you're walking alone in darkness because sin is blinding your sight, don't try to go it on your own, because Jesus is the light. When your friends have all forsaken